creation of the material ledger status, and we need to activate the material ledger for the standard materials, that we can call it as a 9,000. Okay, and after that we need to run the test runs and also background jobs. Okay, why? Because after the creation of the material ledger status and all, background job should be updated, and at the same time that should be replicated, okay, in the particular OEM X3 transaction code with the help of material ledger currency, and that material ledger currency will, should be there in the OEM X1 transaction code. Okay, why? Because if you execute this material ledger currency, then only it will be updated with the transaction based currencies. Okay, so that is the important point. And see, in the interview point of view, no one will going to ask you about the material ledger status and the status of the things like material ledger things. I mean, what are those means? OMX1 transaction code, OMX2, OMX3, anything. Okay, but they will not going to ask you anything. But the thing is that based on the which valuation classes you are assigning the GL accounts. Okay, if you don't know about all these material creations and all, how you can able to tell the answer? Okay, now if you don't practice with each and everything, how you can able to give the answer? Okay, so I should take the another valuation classes. How? What is the possible way? They will going to ask you. So based on the material ledgers only, it will going to possible, right? Okay, good. Go to the transaction code MM01, ma'am. We will going to create the materials. So take out the basic data 1, basic data 2, purchasing, and take out the MRP 1 also, ma'am. Give me 1 second. Accounting tab 1, accounting tab 2. Okay, go to the continue option, ma'am. Give the plant and storage location. Give the plant and storage location. Go to the continue option, ma'am. Okay, material ledger must be set up for the productive type, right? Okay, remove this thing. I think it is not. Background job was not at all completed, I think so. So it is going to take some time. Can you close this system, log up this system? Huh?
Sir, login చేయండి sir.
Just log in into this thing. Now take out that thing, ma'am. Go to the transaction code MM01. Still, it is showing that error or not. If it is showing that error, we will going to we have updated the background jobs, right, and we will going to do it. Go to the transaction code MM01.
సార్ చెక్ చేశాను సార్ మళ్ళీ వస్తుంది ఎర్రర్.
Still, it is showing. Okay. Go to the transaction code CKM start. I think so. We have tick marked that background job, right? So we haven't executed that background job. I mean, we have executed the variant. So that is why it is showing the error. CKM start. Click on the enter. Now remove the background job, give the plant and give the exchange rate M. Remove the background job and test run. Sorry, first do it for the test run. Execute it. Now it is showing all the plans, right? And come back. Come back. One step back. And remove the test run also. Remove the test run also and go to the execute option. No. Remove the background processing also and go to the execute option. So all the things are yes. So your company code DUR1 is getting populated. Okay, come back. Can be reconciled with the FI valuation area. So that is DUR1. Okay, good. Come back. No issue. Go to the save button and save it now. Now I will going to see it. So with the help of valuation areas only we got the things right, and at the same time we have run the background processing and all. Okay, so that is the important point, and just give any variant names. Why? Because we have just processed the background things, and at the same time we have given the background test runs also. Okay, so we haven't run the without backgrounds and test run, right? Now we have done it. So give /n. Now give /n. So now go to the transaction code MM01. Go to the transaction code MM01. Yes, basic data 1, basic data 2, purchasing, MRP1, MRP2, general ledger storage location 1. Okay, continue, ma'am. No issue. Give the plant and storage location. Now we will going to see it whether this error has been resolved or not. Continue. Okay, so the error has been resolved, all of you, and the material ledger is in an active mode status. In SAP S/4HANA, we should do like this, all of you. So if you don't like this, automatically you will going to get the errors. Okay, so this is the most important point that we need to discuss in this thing. Ma'am, can you give the things, ma'am? Air conditioners, raw material. So we are making the air conditioners. For that air conditioners, we need to have the raw materials, right? Air conditioner, raw material. Okay, so in this material group, can you take out the material group, ma'am? Material group is electronics, I think so. Take out the material group. So these parts are electronic parts only, right? Take out 001. Assets, no, not assets. No, come down. Don't we have 0001 like this? Okay, go up, ma'am. Take out any material that is 0001 or 0EL, electronics, electrical. Take out that electrical. No, go up. There will be a 001, right? See, these are the I mean user defined ones. Just take out the electrical 006. Yes, take out the 006. Okay, so if this is perfect with the, I see whatever the material that you take. Okay, So based on the material groups only, you need to have the things. Okay, in the base unit of measure, that is pieces, and PC is very very important. And then take out the purchasing group, ma'am. Go to the purchasing, ma'am. Take out the purchasing group. Go to the small box and take out the purchase. And here you need to take out the purchasing group. Everything is perfect, right? Can you go to this accounting tab 1, ma'am? Go to the accounting tab 1. Accounting tab 1. Accounting tab 1. So in the valuation class, you can just take out the, go to the valuation class. Trading goods is the valuation class 3100. Then take out the standard price, ma'am. Take out the standard price. How much price that we have? 15,000 rupees. And take out the price controls. That is, take out the standard price. Remove the V and just give the, go to the drop down option and try to take the standard prices. Okay, so that one is okay. And future price items, I mean, we will going to define the price items for the moving average price when it comes to the FI to ST integrations things and all. Okay, that is the important thing right now we have. 3100 is the main valuation classes and all. And price determination should be transaction based price determination, all of you. Why? Because in OM X3, sorry, in OM X2, we have given the price determination, that is, that should be matched with the material. Okay, if that is not matched with the material, what will happen automatically? We will not going to post these materials. So those things are mandatory. Okay. And ma'am, can you go to the MRP one, ma'am? Go to the MRP one. The valuation price of the material is 0 now. Why? Click on the enter. No issue. Prices have been recalculated now. Just give the standard price, ma'am, once again. 15,000. No issue. Click on the enter. No. Okay. So previously it was in a thing like. Okay, good. Take out the MRP one. Previously it was in a moving average price, right? So that is why it is showing that error. In the MRP type, take out the MRP type, ma'am. MRP type, MRP procedures, and this MRP type we do have. Take out the MRP type. No, take out no planning, ma'am. ND, no planning. Do we need to complete anything? Take out the MRP2, ma'am. Everything is okay. Ma'am, can you take out the planned delivery is 1? Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. See, this material has been successfully created. Okay, take out that material, ma'am. Go to the SAP system. How many zeros are there? Ma'am, make sure your internet is perfect.
So next,
So 2 0 0 0 0 1 3 8. Have you written that thing, ma'am? Okay, good. So we are getting some late screen, so that is why. Okay, ma'am. The next one is we need to create the GL accounts, right? We haven't created the GL accounts. Okay. So after the creation, after the creation of the GL accounts and all. Okay. So first we need to create the things. Okay. Like go up, ma'am. Go up, slightly up. So we have created the material and creation of vendor groups are there. If it is not there, we need to create the vendor groups. And the next one is creation of number ranges. Okay. So we need to create the creation of the number ranges and all. The next one is assign number ranges to the accounting group. Also very, very important. Okay. We have created each and everything, right? So no need to worry. But if you don't create the things, okay, and we need to create the vendor master records. Okay, can you go to the transaction code BP, ma'am? We will try to create the vendor things. Create one new vendor, ma'am, taking change in BP role FLV and 00 and take out your group. Domestic vendor group. Take out the creating BP role FLV and 00. Give the title and give the name and give the address and give the language and go to the company code data. See, in SAP S/4HANA, purchasing data will be different, all of you, and we need to take out the change in BP rule. That we can call it as FLVN01. Okay, based on the supplier things. Now you can just go to the company code data. What is your doubt, sir? Why we create a new vendor always for a new configuration? Why we are not picking our existing vendor? Okay, I will tell you that thing. See, why means every time you face, I mean, when we create the new vendor and new customers, you face different types of errors with business partners. Okay. In interview point of view, they will just ask you about the business partner errors. What are the things that you have faced? Okay. So that is why. So I suggest you to create the new vendor and new customers. See, BP is the different, right? So that is why. And anything in ACC and SAP S/4HANA, you should create the new vendor and new customer. Why? Because we should face the new problems. Okay, in interview point of view, we need to get the proper points. Okay, go to the check option, go to the submittal and save it. Go to the submittal and save it. Okay, so this business partner has been created. Can you go to the FLVN01, ma'am? No. Here only. Take out the try to give the business partner or else vendor. Now you can just go to the transaction code. No. Here only in the display in BP role. Change the BP role, ma'am. No, go to that settings. Specs and change option. Specs and change option. Yes. Now change the BP role, ma'am. FLVN01. FLVN01. Take out that supplier. Okay. Go to the purchasing data, ma'am. Go up. There is a purchasing data. Go up. That one. Have you got the purchasing data, ma'am? Okay, now you got the thing, right? Can you give the purchasing organization, ma'am? Just give the purchasing organization. Give the purchase organization. Yes. Click on the enter. Automatically all will be opened. Select that thing and create it. Yes, transfer data. It's not coming, huh? Okay, so can you give the order currency, INR, and payment terms is 0001, and Incoterms, give the Incoterms, go to the drop down option, ma'am. CAF, and just give the Incoterms description. And it is GR based invoice verification. And write down the Incoterms. Just write down the Incoterms. Ma'am, make sure your internet is perfect. Okay. Every time we cannot cost and insurance. Okay, the next one is GR based invoice verification. GR based invoice verification, and okay, everything is perfect. Go up, ma'am. Partner functions. Go to the partner functions. No need to worry. So he is the partner only, right? Go to the check option, go to the save it and save it. Now this is error free, and go to the save it and save it. Okay, so changes have been made, right? Okay, this folder has been created, and the next one is we need to create the no. Before that, we need to check with the MMPB, MMRV. So creation of the closing periods, creation of the opening periods. Okay, can you go to that SAP system and just try to give the transaction code MMPB and MMRV. Tell me your internet is perfect or not. Okay, so can you give /n here? Go to the transaction code MMPB. Go to the transaction code MMPB.
Sir, MM?
PV. PV. MMP. P for pocket, V for volleyball. Click on the enter now. So before that, we need to check with the MMRV. Give slash and go to the transaction code MMRV. Give slash and go to the transaction code MMRV. Click on the enter now. Okay, so our current period is 4. Okay, there is no worries. We no need to close those periods and go to the Word document and try to write down MMPV, MMRV, allow posting to previous period. No. Give slash n, go to the Word document and just try to write down these configurations. MMRV is for the allow posting to previous period. Just write down after the vendor creation 22A. MMRV is for the periods to postings to previous periods. Is for the allow postings to previous periods. The next one, 22B, MMPV. MMPV, the next one, B.
Sir, postings to previous
periods. Then MMPV is for the closed periods. Okay, so this is the way you can able to check with this thing. Why? Because you need to cross check with OMSY. Okay, whether the period is opened or not. Okay, go to the transaction code OMSY in MMRV. So it is in fourth period, but in OMSY. Okay, in transaction code OMSY. In transaction code OMSY, give slash n OMSY. So go to the position and give your company code. So period should be open to the fourth period. So this is July, right? Okay, so now it is good. Okay, right.